We are back. That's right. We are back again. This is Football 101. And yes, the title of this show is 2021 Wildcard Playoff Weekend Predictions. That's right. 2021 Wildcard Playoff Weekend Predictions. I'm going to give you Football 101's predictions of the matchups. We are finally here. The season is officially over. It ended yesterday, Sunday, January 3rd. Today is January 4th. It ended Sunday, January 3rd. And now it's all set up for Wild Card Weekend. Wild Card Weekend. And I am your host, again, The Beetle. I've been waiting for this all season long. You can see my head. Yes, Buccaneers, Bucks made the playoffs. Brady and the Bucks. Brady left New England. They won yesterday, but they finished the season not winning, not going to the playoffs, and Brady and the Bucks are in the playoffs. But I'm going to give you my prediction. It's a crazy day. But I'm going to give you my predictions now that the NFL set the games for Wild Card Weekend. I'm going to give you my predictions of Wild Card Weekend playoff games. We are finally. Did you think we were going to? Yes, I thought we were going to make it. Yes, we are here. Playoffs are here now. All the drama. Let me just say, all the drama of the NFL preseason, NFL training camp, early season, mid-season, end of the season, all of that is over. We have a set number of teams that made the playoffs. And the number one seed in the NFC are the Green Bay Packers, and for the AFC it's the Kansas City Chiefs, returning Super Bowl champions. So I'm going to give you the matchups and the predictions, the Beatles predictions for Wild Card Weekend. That's right, and we have a slew of new extra games for Wild Card Weekend. Because of our COVID and the situation, they added another set of games. And I think it's very exciting, quite frankly. It's a triple header starting this Saturday. A triple header on Saturday and Sunday. A triple header of games. So get your big boy pants on. This is playoff time. This is money time. As the players say, this is time to get paid. That playoff money, it's time to get paid. And believe me, players put in their contract getting to the playoffs and that extra money. When you get to the playoff, the extra money coming from the team, coming from the league, coming from all sources, but the extra money. This is playoff time. So let's get into it right now. I'm 3 minutes in. Let's get to it. Here's the Saturday games. Here are the Saturday games. And it's the NFL and Roger Goodell, they position these teams to get the max ratings, by the way, too. It's all about ratings. It's about extra revenue, and this is how the NFL gets extra revenue during these playoff games. And they position them so well. And that's what they were talking about on Good Morning Football already this morning, how these games are positioned, how these wild card games are positioned so well throughout the entire day. It's all about making extra revenue and staying number one in the ratings. So let me start off with Saturday games. Triple header on Saturday, starting off with the Indianapolis Colts visiting the Buffalo Bills. Oh, by the way, please like and subscribe to this video because I'm giving you insider's tip to this game. So please like and subscribe. First game, Saturday, Indianapolis Colts, Phillip Rivers against Josh Allen and the Bills. I'm going to tell you one of my predictions. Okay, let me just give you predictions right up front. I like the Colts. They look good. They're physical. Phillip Rivers brings it. Throws around the ball a lot. It's the Colts defense that are physical. Top 5 in the league. And actually, they were number 1 for a while. Colts defense, very good. Phillip Rivers, slinging it. Says he wants to come back. Head coach Frank Reich, doing an outstanding job. Yet the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, and just seeing how they have elevated to a completely another level. Josh Allen and the wide receiving core. They brought the wide receiver from Stephon Diggs from Minnesota. He's leading the league, and he led the league in receptions. And I saw in this final game against the Dolphins, the slew of wide receivers. The other wide receiver has gotten healthy. They got Clemens. They got Brown. They have, they have so many top-level wide receivers and running backs. And their defense is very physical. Josh Norman now getting into the fold. And their excellent other cornerback, who is number 1, by the way, who is a lockdown corner. Their defense is solid. Give me the Bills in this game. Bills beating the Colts, taking it to Phillip Rivers. Give me the Bills. The Bills are the top level team, and I'm saving the Bills predictions for later. But give me the Bills in this first game. Colts versus Bills. Second game, LA Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. LA Rams, they won this past weekend with a backup quarterback. I don't even know his name. I'm not going to quote his name. He came from the American Conference, but he did good enough. He did well. And if the regular quarterback, Golf, cannot start, then they have their backup quarterback. Shout out to their head coach, McKay. He's doing wonders, but he's overthinking the Rams. The Rams got a stellar defense, but they're going against Seattle Seahawks. Oh, my boy. They're going against Seattle Seahawks. Come on. And it's just not going to do it. With Metcalf and the boys. He's Metcalf, the wide receiver. And again, it's just amazing how Russell Wilson continues with this magic, and they have Jamal Adams on the defensive side. He's been bringing it as safety. Their offense struggled through the middle of the season, but they're finally getting it back. Give me the Seahawks. Very solid, offensively and defensively. And Norton, the defensive coordinator, has stepped up the defense, so that's a good thing. So give me Seattle in the second game on Seattle. The third game, that's what I want to get to. The third game on Saturday, primetime game. Primetime game. It's the Buccaneers. It's Brady and the Buccaneers against the Washington football team. That's right. It's the Brady and the Buccaneers. And travel to Washington and play Ron Rivera's Washington football team and Alex Smith as quarterback. Give me the Bucs. Give me the Bucs and Brady. Yeah, I don't know if their number 1 wide receiver, Evans, will be ready. He had a hyperextended knee in the final game. I think he will be ready. But they do have AB. They have Chris Godwin. They have the other wide receiver that's really stepped up in that final game against Falcons. And I know that front four of Washington with Chase Young and Sweat and them will be bringing it. But I think the Bucs have a strategy to really throw. Brady has. Let me say the Bucs. Let me just say Brady. Brady has a strategy. What am I talking about? I'm not talking about Bruce Arians. I'm talking about Brady. Has a strategy to not feel the heat as much against that Washington front four and throw short, throw fast, 1.2 seconds fast to neutralize that rush. Throw it fast. Don't sit in the pocket. If Brady sits in that pocket now, he's going to get the heat. They're going to sack it. So Brady needs to throw short continuously on that against Washington football team. Throw short, throw short, throw short, throw short, and then go deep. Tire out that front four. Run the ball between the tackles. That's right. Run the ball between the tackles. But throw short, throw short, throw short, then go deep. I believe the Buccaneers defense will put a lot of pressure on Alex Smith because Alex Smith is hobbling now. He's got leg injuries, and I don't believe Alex Smith will return back for the Washington Redskins. And the Washington Redskins, under Ron Rivera, did a stellar job with all the things that they've gone through, getting rid of Haskins, rightly so, and making it to the playoffs. But I think it will be a close game. It will be a close game, but give me Brady and the Bucs. Give me Brady and the Bucs in the wild card game. Yes, I've had this hat from day one when Brady signed with the Buccaneers from start. I'm waiting for, by the way, I'm waiting for my new playoff hat. So I don't know. Hopefully it comes. Hopefully. And I'm anticipating the Bucs takes this wild card game. But yeah, give me the Bucs against the Washington football team on Saturday. Sunday games. The Ravens, starting with the Ravens versus the Titans. Ravens versus Titans. Give me the Ravens. Give me Lamar Jackson against the Titans. The Titans won their AFC South with Henry winning the rushing title, 2,000 yards. And the quarterback, he deserves to be the starting. He does a great job, rightly so. But I see that the Ravens will run, and be physical. And I like John Harbaugh to take it to the Titans. I like Vrabel as the head coach for the Titans. But I think the Titans just get too predictable with Henry. They get too predictable. And the Ravens defense is very physical. The Ravens defense is very physical. The Ravens defense is very physical. And I think again, this is the playoffs, y'all. This is the playoffs. This is physical football. It's violent. This is physical. You're going to see some hard-hitting plays in this game. This is physical football. This is not throwing around, ding and dong. This is physical. This Ravens-Titans game will be very physical. In the trenches. In Nashville, Tennessee. In Nissan Stadium. But the Ravens, I think Lamar and the boys are in the groove now. Lamar is learning a lot. His running attack and his throwing, I think is getting more of a balance. Give me the Ravens in this game. Next game, Bears versus Saints. I'm glad the Bears made the playoffs. I'm really glad the Bears and Mike Trubisky made the playoffs. Give it up to Chi-Town. Give it up to Bears. Talk about drama. The Bears having Trubisky, benching Trubisky, bringing in Foles, and then bringing back Trubisky, making a run for the playoffs, and they make the playoffs. I'm a big Bears fan from day one, too. But give me the Saints. Yeah, give me Saints. Drew Brees, too many tools. Kamari, playing in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, Mercedes-Benz Super Bowl in New Orleans. Give me Drew Brees. This is Drew Brees' last season. By the way, we all know that Drew Brees already signed a contract with ABC to be the Monday Night Football commentator. We all know that. So this is Drew Brees' swan song. So he's going to win this game. Convinced. I see the Saints running this game score up. Because they're playing in the dome. It'd be different. It would be different if they were playing in the elements. Outside. But the Bears, they're in the playoffs. But this is, and they don't have a good history with the Saints. And I see this as a blowout. Particularly with Kamari coming back. And with Smith, I think it's Smith, wide receiver coming back. So, give me the Saints. And then the final game of the wild card playoffs, wild card weekend, is the Cleveland Brownies. It's the Brownies. I'm from Ohio, by the way. I'm from Cleveland Brownies versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who you got? Please give me your predictions. First, like and subscribe. Put on the YouTube, put on your comments who's going to win on all of these predictions. I want to see it. I will respond to your predictions. That's right. I will respond to your predictions on Wild Card Weekend. Because this is when the NFL gets real. And by the way, I'm picking Steelers. I'm picking Steelers on this last Wild Card Weekend. They're playing in Pittsburgh. Yes, the Browns made the playoffs in the final. And yes, I'm glad for Baker Mayfield. I'm glad for Cleveland. I'm glad for the state of Ohio. I'm glad for the lowly Cleveland fans. We finally made the playoffs. The history of the... Now, I was there during the Jim Brown years. During the Leroy Kelly years. Back in the 60s. When the Frank Ryan years. During the Paul Warfield... I'm Paul Warfield years. And then later on with the... I'm not even going to mention that. When they lost against Elway during the Bronco years. During the... oh, gosh, it was so bad. So sad. But anyway, I'm digressing. I'm sorry. As a Buckeye, I'm digressing against the Browns. But I'm glad Baker Mayfield has brought... And by the way, did you see that last game on Sunday? The Steelers were playing backup. And the Browns barely won by 2 points against the Steelers backup. And Ben Roethlisberger... Let me just say a little shout out. Ben Roethlisberger didn't play in the final game. Ben Roethlisberger will be there. And let me give a shout out to Ben Roethlisberger. Yes, Miami University, Ohio graduate. I saw Ben Roethlisberger back in the day when he was a junior at Miami University of Ohio. And I called him. I said, that kid will be a superstar back then. And now he's finishing up his career with the Steelers. He's got too many weapons. Ben will be on point against the Brownies. Ben Roethlisberger will bring his A game. They will win this game. I'm not going to say convincingly, but they will win this game. I think the Browns will be bringing it as much as they can. But give me the Steelers in this wild card matchup. Ben has something to prove. And at least, even though he says he wants to come back next year, and more likely Mike Tomlin will bring him back next year, of course. He will do the right thing. But again, I don't think Ben is really at the top of his game, quite frankly. But I think he just has all the superstar wide receivers at his purview. And they do need a run in attack, by the way. They don't have a solid run in attack, but against the Browns, I think they will micromanage enough to get by. This may be a tighter game than anticipated, but again, I just see that Ben Roethlisberger is the difference in this game. No doubt about it. Big Ben, Miami University graduate, back in the day. Yes, and I'm from Ohio, and I'm picking the. I used to be a Steelers fan too, but in this game, I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Browns. Yes, I said it. I said it. You know, it's hard for me to say that, but I'm picking Ben. Really, let me just. Oh my gosh, I think Mike Tomlin is a good coach. He's not an exceptional coach, but I think Ben Roethlisberger has something to prove. He's a Super Bowl winner, 2-time Super Bowl winner. I think he has something to prove at the end, towards the end of his career. So give me the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Brownies. It was a great win. Good win for the Brownies. Feel good, Cleveland fans. One and done. You made the playoffs. You know, start off next year. I'm not gonna. I always like to take digs at Cleveland, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Pittsburgh Steelers will win that Sunday night event again. That's my predictions, y'all. I'm finishing with the Steelers, then the Saints, the Ravens on Sunday, and then of course the Bills, Seahawks, and the Tampa Bay Bucks on Saturday. Brady and the Bucks on Saturday. What do you think? Please like and subscribe. It's the playoffs, y'all. It's the playoffs. We are real. It's the real deal. We've lost it already. It's the playoffs. Let's do this. Please like and subscribe. We just bringing it, and we just getting started. It's the playoffs, y'all. Let's do this.